What was your favorite moment being there?
Just meeting some of the people, to be fair. Some of the people that were there were absolutely, the guy that I told you that lost his child while we were there, the guy was amazing, you know, teaching us bits and pieces of their language and their culture and their history. I mean, it was an experience you're not going to get anywhere else, you know. So I'd say that was definitely a highlight. I know when we left, right before me and my team left, they had this big, like, farewell dinner where there was an actual live goat out there. We're like, what's that goat doing out there? You know?
That's crazy,
That's
right?
dinner.
That's great.
So,
did the slaughter right there?
They did
right
all that stuff, yeah.
That's hilarious.
And, you know, and it was all, you know, everybody has their piece of bread, you know, that they reach in and they grab. It was very unique. It was a very unique experience.
Man, what went through your head when the guy came back to work, if you want to call it that, and his son got killed?
I had to
Before.
reevaluate. I had to ask myself that question myself. Man, if I were in his shoes and my child was just kidnapped and killed, would I be showing up to work the next day? You know, I had to question my own morality, my own drive, and figure out, man, that would be really, really tough. But like he said, if I don't do it, who else will? You know, and that's that leadership from the front. That's not only talking the talk, but walking the walk, you know. And they captured his son because he was working for the multinational forces, making things better for Iraq.
That's crazy. A big impact on you, huh? Looking back at all these years.
Absolutely. Because you know, you first get there and you're working with these guys. You don't know who you can trust, who you can't trust. You know, you sleep with your pistol under your pillow. You know, but slowly you get to know who you can and who you can't. So, and he was a guy that you definitely after a couple weeks you knew you could trust this guy with your life. And then he proved it after, you know, losing his son. He still showed up.
Wow.
So, pretty amazing.
Wow. You came back. You retired after
20 years.
20 years.
2012. Did some odd jobs flying for like corporations, and then now I'm an airline pilot now. So,
when did you start jiu-jitsu?
I started jiu-jitsu probably when I was about 37, 38. I was looking for something to do with my son, Kai. Kai was 4. And the rule in our family is we don't care what you do. If you want to do soccer, baseball, gymnastics, ballet, we don't care what you do, but you got to do something, right? And if you sign up to do a team sport, then you got to see it through the season. If you sign up for an individual sport, then we'll go on a 3-month period. So you got to, you know, we figured 3 months will give you enough time to get over the beginner, I don't like this, then you get more comfortable, and then you can really decide if this is something you like. So I was looking for something that my son and I could do, and I hearkened back to the old UFC days, remembering Royce Gracie, you know, with the jiu-jitsu, just destroying people. And I bet against him every single time back then in 1992 or whatever it was, 93.
We had no idea, right?
We had no clue, and I'm like, one day I want to learn that. And there was a school near where we lived, and so I called him up and I said, hey, you know, my son and I are thinking about.
What was the name of the school?
It was San Diego Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, okay.
Paulo Fernando.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, we've got adult and kids classes. Why don't you guys come on by, check it out? And so we did, all right? And we did our first class, and Kai did his first class.
He was 4 years old.
4 years old.
Wow.
And that's all she wrote. Kai never wanted to leave jiu-jitsu, and Kai was such an amazing player. I mean, he was won Pan Ams, won Worlds, you know, Grappler's X, any tournament out there, he would place first, second, or third, you know. And it was funny because there was another group of kids that you may have heard of, you know, the Rotolo twins. And they were in Kai's bracket. One year Kai would win, the next year one of them would win, you know, and it was back and forth, and now those guys are just destroying it, you know, and that was the level that Kai was at that time. And it was something we loved because after class we'd come back and we would play at home, right? Practice some of the stuff, and especially when he was getting ready for a tournament, you know, we'd be like, hey, if you can sweep me, you're going to be able to sweep any of those kids, you know? And so it was just fun. It was our daddy-son time that we absolutely loved to do. And so we stuck with it and been with it ever since.
How did you got involved? You started training, you brought him in.
Yep.
But then because you started bringing him in, you're like, might as well get on the mat too.
Well, we both signed up the same day.
Okay.
Same day. Yeah,
Gotcha.
we both went and watched a class. We were like, wow, this is pretty great. We were allowed to do a class for free to see if this was something that
He was 4 years old, huh?
He was 4
at that time. That's amazing.
But he was so disciplined and determined, you know.